Today we will take a look at SSH keys and how they work. This is a fairly complex process and I will be simplifying it a little. For a fully detailed write-up, check out the article in this video's description. SSH keys are a pair of files used to authenticate that a user is who they say they are. An SSH key pair is comprised of a public key and a private key. The private key is known only by the client, whereas the public key is meant to be available to anyone who may need to verify your identity. Anyone who has the private key can impersonate you, so it is very important that you keep this key secure. First, the client asks the server if it can SSH. If it can, they use several algorithms to establish a shared secret that they can use to encrypt communications. Once encrypted, authentication begins. The client states who they are, then the server checks for the user's public key and uses it to encrypt a message that only the private key can decrypt. The server sends the encrypted message to the client and asks what it says. The client decrypts it with the private key and returns the message to the server to verify that it was successfully decrypted. The server confirms and allows the user to SSH. The client is able to work on the server for the life of the SSH session. Finally, the SSH session ends and the SSH encryption keys are deleted. Note that the user's private and public key persist and will be used during the next SSH session. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Wilson Minute. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and if applicable, watch the next and previous videos in this series. If you would like to help support this channel, I have listed ways to do so in the video's description.
Wibbity wham wham wazzle!